Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at a Nuke's Top 5 video called Scary Videos That Will Creep You Out. Look at that thumbnail, spooky! Yeah, I felt like watching more creepy videos. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Anyway, I like watching spooky videos. Let me get this full screen for y'all. So yeah, Nuke's Top 5. I like to look into some of these spooky videos every now and then. Well, I do a lot of reaction. I just like reacting to spooky stuff. I need to find more stuff. Anyway, let's start the video.
On the YouTube channel NI Explorer 84, a guy named Brian explores abandoned places in Northern Ireland.
You know, exploring abandoned places sound really fun. For me personally, like, I don't know. Like exploring abandoned places, exploring like haunted places, that just sounds fun to me. I don't know why, but at the same time, very dangerous because you don't know what's in that house. Could be some crackhead, some drug addict, some fucking psychopath that just happens to hang out there, and then he walks up to you with a knife and says, "Hi, my name's Jeff," and then he starts swinging his knife at you. But still sounds fun. I mean, most people who do these have something to protect themselves with, usually.
Now, it should be mentioned
so
that
this is in
Brian
Ireland.
Not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. In
Cool.
fact, he says he doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
I want to start by saying I am very, very, very skeptical. I don't believe in any of this stuff. I'm open to the possibility slightly, but even from the age of 9, 10, I slept in a graveyard for like 5 hours in the middle of the night because I wasn't afraid of it. Doesn't bother me.
Damn.
In it.
But Brian recently had an experience that might
I'd be
make him
terrified to be in a
reevaluate
graveyard
his feelings about
at
the
night.
supernatural. You see, a few weeks ago, he explored an old abandoned theater in Omagh, Northern Ireland. As he walked into one of the screening rooms, he captured something that he just can't explain.
I'm gonna go in here, right? So the thing I'll say, get in here. Right, in here, it smells of smoke. Which means people are smoking in here. And then what'll happen, the place will burn down. Jesus Christ, like honestly.
And this time, did you hear it?
Get in here.
Oh,
As Brian walks into a
interesting.
screening room,
I didn't hear it at
unexplained
first.
voices can be heard whispering in the darkness. They seem to be talking about Brian as they both say, "It's people." Brian says that he had no idea what he had recorded until he uploaded his video and read the viewer comments.
So, 5 o'clock in the morning, woke up, got a notification from someone on YouTube who commented in video saying that, don't mean to freak you out, but at 8 minutes 40 in your video from the cinema that you did the weekend there's someone whispering in your ear. So then the guy on YouTube messaged you and he goes, by the way, it actually says it's people.
Brian also says that there was absolutely no one else inside the theater.
But the thing is, if you knew the cinema and where I was at, it's a closed hall with 3 rooms, 3 cinema rooms. I was in all 3 rooms. I walked around all 3 rooms twice. I come down back past that hall on the way out. So that's 3 times I was around that place. There was no one there. There was no one there. And it's not as if I was hearing someone's voice through the wall. It was a whisper and it was right beside where I was at. I can't explain it. I just can't. And I don't think I've missed anything, and I cannot explain this, and it is freaky as shit. Honestly, I've never caught anything like this ever in video.
But what do you think?
Yep.
Did Brian record the voices of spirits that haunt the old Omagh Theater in Northern Ireland? You decide.
I mean, he says he doesn't believe in, like, ghosts and any of that type of shit. So I would doubt that he would put that in there, but you never know. You never know. But still, interesting.
Imaginary fiend. A guy named Ahmad was visiting his family home when his 7-year-old sister wanted to show him a cute little picture she'd drawn. But it wasn't a cute picture. In fact, it was kind of horrifying.
Wait, what are you gonna show me?
My picture I drew.
Your picture you drew.
That's Daddy, that's Mummy, and that's me.
And what's that?
That's Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Who's Steve?
My friend.
Your imaginary friend?
Why is Steve so happy? Why is he smiling like that? Why is there red in his eyes? Is he bleeding through his eyes? Like, kid, you have one fucked up imaginary friend. Wait, I just noticed the red around. So is that like his... Is that the lips, or is it like blood coming out of their mouth? I don't know. This is one fucked up kid.
My best friend.
Or they have a
Best friend,
fuck...
You've got a
fucked
best
up...
friend that looks like this.
Yep, a fucked up imagination this kid has.
Okay. I'm leaving the house.
The little girl's drawing of her nightmarish friend Steve went viral, even inspiring
It looks like
some
it's coming
viewers
out
to
of...
create renderings of what Steve might
Really, y'all? Really, y'all had to do Steve like this?
look like in real life. Viewers of Ahmad's video encouraged him to ask the little girl a few more questions about her imaginary friend Steve, and things went from bad to worse.
Mama said you got 2 imaginary friends.
No, I've got 2 best friends.
You've got 2 best friends.
Yeah, 2. Do you want
Oh,
me to show
great,
you
there's
the
2 of
picture?
them.
Who's that?
That's Steve.
Yeah.
That's Margaret.
And who's that?
That's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
No, but you spelt my name wrong.
Yeah, but that's you.
That's me.
Yeah, with your mustache and your eyebrows.
My eyebrows.
Is he dead?
My eyebrows look like that.
Yeah, your bushy eyebrows.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
Because Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah, but Margaret likes you.
Margaret likes me.
Okay, he's got a monster girl on him, but Steve ain't cool with that. Steve's just going, fuck this guy. Meanwhile, Margaret's simping.
Look, she's holding your hand.
She's holding my hand. She's eating me. Are you sure Margaret likes me?
Yeah, she's holding your hand.
Do I need to be worried?
No,
No.
no.
Actually, this is not a joke. I have left the house. If you want an Steve part 4, I'll be honest, I'm not giving that update.
Yeah.
Because now I'm unliked by Steve, whoever this person is.
It turns out that Ahmad's little sister has another imaginary friend named Margaret. But even creepier, he learns that for some reason, her old friend Steve just doesn't like him.
Wait, so why have you drawn this for?
Because Steve doesn't like you.
Steve doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Ahmad is
This kid has one fucked up imagination. Oh god. Or she's friends with Lovecraftian horrors beyond comprehension. I don't know.
now a little freaked out. He says that after this last visit with his little sister, the drawings are just getting a bit too creepy for him. He says that he won't be checking in with another update on Steve. Or Margaret, for that matter. The hanging hands. A woman is running a daycare out of her quiet suburban home. It's an average day, and the kids are laughing and playing nearby. Everything seems normal. But then things start to get a little spooky.
Oh, I saw this in the Bizarre Bub video. By the way, that was like my first spooky video compilation I saw.
A little boy comes running out of one of the nearby rooms, screaming.
Did you see it?
The daycare provider hurries over and asks him what's wrong, but he's too terrified to speak. He just points at the open door. Cautiously, the woman goes to check it out for herself.
Yeah, I've seen this one before.
see that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
Obviously, there's ways this can be faked, like I said in the video that I saw it.
While the woman
Probably
is in
just
the
a
room
win.
investigating, a heavy child's playhouse suddenly tips
Well, yeah,
over
they said
on
it's
its
heavy,
side.
so...
The crash startles
But
her
still.
and leaves the children a bit confused. But here's where things get very, very creepy. Because, did you see it?
Yeah.
Viewers of the video point out that there are two creepy little hands reaching down from above the door. The hands look to be about the size of a child, and they pull back and disappear just as the little boy runs from the room. Now, the daycare provider's daughter who posted the video says that she didn't even notice these little hands until someone pointed them out in the video comments.
This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that.
The young woman says that she is also confused as to how the child's playhouse could just turn over.
Firstly, we have the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that.
But the story gets even creepier as the daycare provider's daughter explains just why the little boy ran out of the room in the first place.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors.
A few days later, and the daughter notices something weird on the CCTV. As
And
she's
it
watching, the
opened.
child security gate just seems to unlatch and open on its own. She heads into the room to investigate, but she's not ready for what she finds.
Again, I've seen this one already. Well, this clip. So I'm not surprised by it.
That's f***ing creepy.
Keep an eye on the sheet.
Do it again.
Do it, pussy.
Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again.
Do it. Do it,
Open
pussy.
the gate.
Keep an eye on the sheet. Like I said. There you go. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it.
As she is recording the child gate and trying to encourage any nearby spirit to open it again, something suddenly moves under the sheet covering the vanity. It almost looks like a finger poking
Yeah.
underneath.
I recall they
Movement is
said it looks
slow,
like a
but The young
finger.
woman notices it immediately and just makes a run for it. The woman and
Also, another part of the sheet moved in like the other video. I think they said like a couple seconds after that. But I'm gonna say what I said last time. So what you have to do is when you see movement in that sheet, just swing a punch while playing Mama Said Knock You Out. Don't call to come back. I've been here for years, rocking my peers, putting suckers in fears, making tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Oh, pow. Sorry, that song's stuck in my head. But yeah. You got to show the ghost you ain't no bitch. You gotta just swing into the fucking sheet. Whatever's in there isn't gonna be happy afterward. Listen, would you be happy if like you were trying to spook someone and instead of them running in fear, they just punched through the sheet you're hiding in to scare them? Yeah, you ain't gonna have a good time. Just Just give it a little warning, like mess up their ghost jaw with that punch.
Her mother now believed that the little child's vanity was the cause of all the paranormal activity. They say that they have now sold the little wooden vanity to someone on Facebook Marketplace. Someone who actually wanted to buy the vanity just because it might be haunted. But was this actual paranormal activity? And if not, then just
Who
what
knows?
are these bizarre little hands that seem to reach down from the ceiling?
Mama said,
You
knock
decide.
you out. I'm gonna knock you out.
If you see something
Mama
that you
said,
think would be
knock you
perfect for the top
out.
5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. The Invisible Guest. Tristan says that his house in France is haunted by a very active poltergeist. He often hears footsteps and sees things moving on their own.
Poltergeist. Those are the ones that like throw shit or something. I don't know, there was a movie called Poltergeist. It was a horror movie. They move shit. That's kind of their thing. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I probably see some smart ass shit like while I see like my drawers opening, I'm all, yo dog, what the fuck you doing? You trying to smell my fucking boxers or some shit? Like what the fuck's wrong with you? It would probably slam closed and I get something thrown at me, let's be honest, after I say that. or the ghost would be so embarrassed that it'll just run off. Fucking weirdo. Why do you want to sniff my boxers? Like, what the
After
hell?
having a psychic medium come over to cleanse his house, the paranormal activity only gets worse. Late one night, Tristan hears strange aggressive banging coming from his hallway. He grabs his phone and starts filming as he goes to check it out.
That cat. Kitty, you might want to stay away from that door. Is that a restroom in there? Yeah, it's looks like a restroom. There's no toilet in there, is there? I was gonna make a joke about saying, hey, keep it down in here when you're taking a shit, but no, it's probably just like a washroom. Like it has a shower,
The
but
bathroom door handle is rotating wildly as his cat stares on in fear. Tristan approaches the door cautiously when suddenly it swings open and there's...
okay, to be honest, if I saw that, I would not approach it like this dude did. I would be I'd be threatening it from a distance because I'd assume someone broke in and is just fucking with the door. But of course, keep in mind, this part of the video could just be like a hoax because... is that like a closet next right there where the towels are at or whatever? I don't know, I can't really tell.
no one inside.
Like there could be a place to hide.
Cut to a few nights
for them to
later,
make
Tristan
that
says
a
that
scene.
some shoes in the kitchen hallway had moved
Like
on
a
their
second
own.
person.
So he sets up a camera to film down the hallway while he and his girlfriend watch TV in the other room. His camera catches something that is pure nightmare fuel.
Là, je suis en train de me battre pour mettre les diagrammes et les chiffres. Comme ça.
A perfect 10. What's that up there? Is that supposed to be there?
A box flies out of a storage shelf and slams into the wall. Tristan goes to investigate.
Nothing fell
but
out.
He doesn't find anything. However, did you see it? When
This?
Tristan checks his footage later and zooms in on the doorway, there's a strange transparent apparition just standing there. The figure is small, about the size of a child, and it quickly glides off into the hallway.
Oh.
Immediately after, the box violently flies off the storage shelf. These days, Tristan says nothing seems to be working to get rid of the poltergeist that haunts his home, and that now he's just planning to move out. The Curse of Room 112. At a quiet nursing home, staff member Camila Torres says that there's one room that no one dares to stay in anymore. Room 112. Camila says that Room 112 is notoriously known as, quote, the death room.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this one also.
Every resident...
I've seen this one also in the last spooky video I reacted. Again, I think it was the Bizarre Bub one, that channel. So, basically, this place has like a room where they put like the elderly in sometimes, but it's notoriously called the death room because people often... The people who stay in that room often get sick and die because they're like old and shit. Like, it's like a hospital, right? I forgot what it was, a retirement home or something. And then I think they tried to cleanse that room or something, like one of the nurses, but it obviously didn't work or whatever. And I think, like, is he going to show the clip where the service animal acts weird? Like, because service animals are trained to not, like, go away from their owners and to remain calm and shit like that. Like, it acts unusual, the service animal, and heads to the death room, which just makes no sense. Because it's trained to stay in one place.
Who stays in that room experiences sudden medical issues that often send them to the hospital. And sometimes, they don't survive. The nurses and staff at the
it's a
home say that
retirement
they
home.
get chills just walking past the room door. Now, eventually, things got so bad that room 112 was just left empty. But it seems that something is still inside. One night, the nurses are creeped out as the call alarm in room 112 suddenly goes off, as if a resident inside is pressing the emergency button for help. But again, there's not supposed to be anyone in room 112.
Get the light, get the light. You say you checked it? Yes. Did you just get that on camera? No,
Door opened.
Stop. No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is insane right now. Right there.
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
So it's like someone keeps pushing a button to call for like a nurse or something.
Camilla watches the CCTV as the heavy door to room 112 slowly closes by itself.
Oh yeah, that.
She and her coworker go to investigate, but as expected, there's no one there. Cut to a week later.
Okay,
Residents
they are
of the
showing the
nursing home
service
are enjoying
animal.
a visit with a therapy dog. Suddenly, things take a very creepy turn.
Where's your other sucker? Wait. You only have one? Use it.
Just left to the death room and is acting weird. Probably scared.
Really?
The normally calm therapy dog suddenly becomes very agitated. It just walks away from the group and heads down the hall straight to room 112. The dog...
So I know I've said this like a million times. Apparently in like ghost lore or whatever the fuck you want to call it, animals can detect ghosts and shit or spirits. I don't know. Like a lot of times when people claim to live in like a haunted house and they have pets, their animals tend to act weird and like see something that their owner isn't seeing or the camera isn't seeing, and they tend to like react really weird. Like sometimes a dude would feel weird in a house, and then one day he's just sitting there, has like a pet dog with him. Dog gets up, stares in a certain direction, notices something, starts getting in like a defensive position and starts growling, and that's when like apparently that's like the dog seeing or reacting to like, I don't know, something the owner can't see that it can see, like a ghost or some shit like that. So I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people said is what's going on with this dog right here.
The dog stands at the doorway looking inside and whimpering as if it is staring at something disturbing in the darkness. Something that no one else can see.
Yeah, see?
As word about haunted room 112 begins to spread, the nursing home residents start to get a little freaked out. One woman decides to perform a religious cleansing ritual on the room, and she asks Camilla to record her so that she can share it with her Catholic friends group on Facebook. The video captures something.
Yeah, it's not like a priest or anything. It's just this woman, I guess. I think she's part of the staff.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity.
I'm pretty sure this happened before the therapy dog and the footage before that.
Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
As the resident recites a prayer at the door of room 112, the rosary beads in her hand are suddenly yanked by some invisible force. The woman doesn't notice and continues her prayer, but when they watch the footage back, they notice the strange, unexplained jerk on the beads, almost as if something was trying to snatch them right out of her hands. Camilla says that to this day, haunted room 112 still remains empty. Dark Reflections. The recent film, The Conjuring Last Rites, is based on Ed and Lorraine Warren's investigation of the infamous Smurl haunting.
Didn't that couple also get kind of like debunked or something like that? Wasn't there like a controversy with the Warrens? I can't remember. It was like something like, oh yeah, they were like scamming people or whatever. Not scamming people, but you know, doing fake ghost shit, just like ghost hunters. And that's why that show's not around. I don't know. But, like, I just remember there was, like, a controversy with the Warrens that, like, kind of damaged their reputation a little bit. Or something like that. It was, like, something. I can't remember. I might have to look it up another time.
In West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Jack and Janet Smurl claimed a demonic presence tormented their family for over a decade, filling their home with strange noises, chilling screams, moving objects, and even physical attacks. Since the movie's release, many people have gone back to revisit real footage that was shot inside the Smurl house.
I want all of you now to think of the most violent thought you can imagine.
Oh!
That's it, folks.
One particular clip has unsettled many viewers. In it, Lorraine Warren gives a tour of the Smurl home, pausing at a closet where the family often heard unexplained loud and insistent knocking.
This is the closet area, and especially in the back of this closet, where they will hear much of the rapping that takes place in this bedroom.
And here's where things get really...
Okay, I'm gonna be real. This is gonna sound stupid. For some reason, I was expecting there to be Sadako in that, like when she opened the closet, just standing with the clothes. Like maybe you see her head sticking out behind one of the shirts. And yes, Sadako from The Ring. Ringu, I guess. I don't know why I was expecting to see Sadako in there, but I don't know. I should watch The Ring. Well, the original ones.
Look closely as Lorraine Warren reaches for the closet door. Her reflection in a nearby mirror looks just wrong. Her face appears dark and distorted, and her eyes have gone black. Given Lorraine Warren's reputation as a psychic empath, some believe that she may have been channeling the dark entity that haunted the home. But what do you think?
I didn't know that. Notice that one.
Whispers in the dark. Proud mother Jacqueline says that some strange things have been happening since she and her 2 daughters moved into their new home. At first, her oldest daughter told her that someone was whispering to her at night as she tried to fall asleep. The little girl said that she couldn't understand what the person was saying or even whether the voice was male or female. On another evening, her daughter said that she heard someone calling her name from downstairs. Now, at first, Mom Jacqueline just dismisses these claims as a child's imagination. But then one day she catches something on her living room camera that is truly disturbing.
Oh, okay, yeah, this was on Bizarre, the other video I saw. Still kind of fucked. Okay, yeah, so there's like stuff moving and apparently the kid got like a mark on her arm. Like, I'm gonna assume it's like someone pinched her or something.
Jacqueline's daughter is playing at their table when suddenly a toy comes bouncing across the floor towards her, almost as if thrown by something. The girl goes to check it out, and then a plastic bag falls to the ground. Now, either of those could be written off as a simple coincidence. But then things get kinda weird. The little girl suddenly cries out and clutches her arm before running upstairs in tears. Later, she tells her mom that something grabbed her, and when Jacqueline looks, there's a fresh red scratch on her daughter's arm.
Okay, yeah, it's a scratch.
Jacqueline says that both of her children now sleep in bed with her. So, is there something sinister haunting Jacqueline's new home? Tell me what you think down in the comments. Haunted housekeeping. A woman named Sarah says that she works as part of the cleaning staff at a nursing home. Now, to avoid any confusion, while Sarah usually speaks Spanish in her videos, this nursing home is actually located in Arizona in the US.
Trabajo en una área
so she just speaks Spanish.
Vienen a morir los viejitos que están solos, que no tienen familia, y es que se escuchan demasiados ruidos. Y es que está terriblemente oscuro, o sea, está solo, apagan las luces, se abre el elevador, es una cosa espantosa.
Sarah says that since she has been working at the nursing home, she has heard and experienced many strange things.
Have I seen this one?
Hello?
You're supposed to say, hello there, like Obi-Wan. General Kenobi.
No hay nadie y lo estoy escuchando.
One day, while Sarah is working alone in the nursing home, things take a terrifying turn. She starts to hear strange, unexplained screams echoing through the halls.
¿De dónde viene ese ruido? Se escucha como que gritaran, como si hablaran. No es nadie. Pues se escucha que grita. Creo que es de acá. Oiga, hay veces que se oyen las sillas de ruedas que caminan, que hablan. ¿Qué podrá ser? Ay, ¿qué podrá ser? ¡Ay, no! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ay, no!
Ahora sí, mire eco. No puede ser. No puede ser, ¿escucharon? Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
As Sarah searches the hallways, she doesn't hear it, but there is a strange voice that sounds like an older woman whispering, "I see you."
I feel like I heard that as a sound effect. Like in a video game. I don't know. Yeah, this one I feel like could just be some sound added on to it, but yeah. Well, no shit, but because I feel like I heard that as a sound in a game. I see you. Like, yeah.
Then, out of nowhere, a cart rolls across one of the activity
I feel
rooms.
like Call of Duty
completely
Zombies
on
had a
its own.
sound similar
Sarah
to
says
that.
just
Like a
then
voice
she felt
saying
someone
it's
touch her
similar
back.
in a similar way.
Ahora sí sentí que alguien me tocó de verdad.
And with that, Sarah has had enough. She just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did Sarah capture evidence of a haunting in the critical care wing of the nursing home? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Scurry videos. Once again, these are videos
I
that are
never
kind of
scurred.
scary, but maybe a little silly, a bit funny, or just kind of weird. First up, a ghost hunter in Malaysia tries to provoke a spirit into showing itself. He stands up on a table and dares the ghost to push him off. What happens next leaves him speechless.
The table breaks, doesn't it? Oh, ooh. Okay, bro. I think the ghost is too busy laughing now at you rather than haunting the place. They're all, what the fuck is this guy doing? The ghost is now laughing at you. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Next up, somewhere in Vietnam, two girls who work in an unair-conditioned clothing store lie down on the floor to cool off. It was a terrible mistake.
Okay, so this was a store, right? Because I've seen this clip on the last video, I believe. If this is a store, why the fuck are you sleeping on the floor? So this is a dirty-ass store if there's a fucking rat. I don't know, like... Last time I didn't say this because I wasn't sure if it was a store or a house. Hold on, let me remind. Did he say it was... Did Nuke's Top 5 say it was a store? I mean, it looks like one.
Terrible mistake. Next up, somewhere in Vietnam, two girls who work in an unair-conditioned clothing store lie down on the floor to cool off. It was a terrible mistake.
Never lay on the floor in a store.
A rat runs up one of the girl's pants and she has to Gangnam style it back out of there.
Oh,
now, the weird thing I found out when researching
Gundam
this
style.
story is,
Hey,
new fear unlocked.
sexy
This
lady.
happens a lot.
Oh. Anyone remember that song?
Dang.
What?
Oh, ran up my leg.
Jesse has caught a mouse.
In my pants.
Don't let it climb.
What's with these people on having rats or mice climbing up?
Just playing around with it.
Oh my god.
Is that your mouse?
My mouse. Oh my god. Yes, I'm holding it.
had to pull that up, yo. That's the house. I saw it on my
Oh gosh! It is! What the hell?
So until next time, keep your legs crossed, and thanks for watching.
God, last time I got that close to a mouse, I was working in an amusement park, and I was working custodial, and I just found it hilarious because the park always talked about how clean their amusement park was, yet there were rats all over the place. That amusement park wasn't clean, really. I mean, you could do your best to keep it clean, but when there's guests roaming around, it's but yeah, I bring that up because that rat scared the shit out of people. Well, it wasn't even a rat; it was just a little mouse. It was kind of funny because the mouse then just walked up to me where I was at. Just sat next to me. It didn't really do anything. I just looked at him. Oh, hey, sup, dude? You clocked in for your shift. But yeah, that rat just sat there next to me until like. Well, it wasn't even a rat. It was like a small mouse. It just sat next to me though, and why is this thing chill with me? It was like running around towards everyone else and just walks up to me and just sits there. Of course, it was eating like some chips that someone dropped. But yeah, it was like chill, and then eventually someone, one of the co-workers trapped it in a bucket. Or something like that. I forgot, they had to move the mouse to the back area so it's not out in public, because it makes the amusement park look bad or something. But yeah, I just found that kind of hilarious, for some reason. I'm all, where the hell did this thing come from? And look at how high those other people jumped. Anyway, it was in the food area. That rat was chill. Well, mouse. I keep calling it a rat, but it was actually a mouse, like a small mouse. Anyway. Yeah, that was Nuke's Top 5. Be sure to go check it out. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.